Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But
Maybe it's
regardless,
Maybelline.
there are no horses in this stream so far. One character did have a horse, and he ran off into the sunset with it. So sad day.
I mean, I can turn into a horse if you want me to.
Can you? Isn't a horse a large creature? Can you do large yet?
Hang on, let me pull up my thing.
To the devil on a horse with no name.
Druid
I'm pretty
things
positive I
are
can.
my weakest aspect of 5th edition. Anyways, though, we are actually live. Welcome to D&D, Ilderon Tales. This is Group 1, Blades of Honor. Hashtag for what it's worth. Episode 22. Congratulations, guys. We have... oh, man. I forgot to double check if Wesley was joining us tonight. It's not here yet. He might show up at 8. He normally does. Anyways, we are Sans Jeff, Sans Wesley right now. We got JD controlling Malak. We've got
more flame.
We've got Justin finally back after
Just one.
yeah. Oh, well, it was like 2 before the 1, and then you played 1 session, then you were gone again. My heart couldn't take it. We got Justin, though, controlling Woody. And we have Taylor controlling Lumagrax, and Anthony controlling Titrith. Broadside.
I'm the Pit Lord, remember?
Yeah.
I'm the Pit Lord, remember?
I just remember whatever way I say it is going to be wrong. Titrith Broadside. When we last left Group 1, man, what a session that was. You guys had... The session had started with you guys initiating combat with those Heart of Embers possible recruits in the alleyway of an Aline district. You guys killed some... you killed some innocent bystanders and people who weren't harming you, and collateral damage. And then you, from the collateral damage, you picked up a new party member. Yeah, Titrith, who had prior history with Lumagrax, and a dislike of setting towns and houses on fire. From there, you guys went to... It slipped my mind which tavern you went to, but you went and talked with the captain that was organizing that recruiting session for the Heart of Embers, got some information out of him, and then you guys decided to try and see things from his side, and followed him to a graveyard where he explained to you why he believes so fervently in what he believes in. After hearing his tale, you guys said you were interested in joining, and he showed you where he gets his orders from. In that alleyway, which, boy, it has been a long night, the person who was waiting for the captain recognized you guys from the memorial service as quote-unquote Anadelia's spies. And that's where we're going to pick up tonight. Alright, let's get some good music. There we go, that's good. Captain's name. Did I ever give you guys that captain's name?
I think he may have told us, but we didn't, pay attention long enough to remember.
Alright. Pulling up my NPC folder. And... I did not record a name for him.
His name is now Carl.
Oh, wait, no, I did record a name for him. It was Kiris. I have under the list of Kiris's also Heart of Embers guy.
That's right. I remember because you guys were telling me Kiris is like John in this world.
I'm a Kiris, you're a Kiris, we're a Kiris too. Alright. Let me write him down as a separate NPC in case he happens to live this encounter. Oh yeah, by the way, I left out a small bit of roleplay knowledge for you, Justin. Malik pulled the party aside and said after this guy served his usefulness, you guys were killing him.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
He does not know that, though, by the way.
Which guy?
Kiris, the one who led you here, who you guys had a passionate discussion about his dead daughter.
Understood. Okay.
Understood. Alright, more people to kill. Got it.
Got it. No problem. Let's do this. So we're trying to join the Heart of Embers, yeah? If I'm...
I don't know what you guys are trying to do.
I was asking kind of...
Okay, yeah. I'll let you guys discuss it.
Basically, the plan was we were going to tell him we wanted to join, and when he went back to report, I was going to turn invisible and follow him.
Cool, we can do that. But he thinks we're spies now, yeah?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So, what if I told you we're not spies?
You're telling that to the man who... the one who is supposed to be giving out the orders?
Yes, I'm pulling up my character sheet. Hang on.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me
deception.
Yeah, you can roll me deception. I will also allow you a wisdom save for free. DC 22.
DC 22, you say? Okay. Oh, look at that!
Alright, I'm gonna call hacks on that. Reroll. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you can't make out many of his features, but you do recall seeing this guy in the back of the memorial service by the groups of people that were standing by the railings.
Okay.
Particularly when you were looking for Lantier. And then that deception, you're going against his passive on that. Well, no, you're not. You're going against his active because he has no reason to believe you. I was going to say, you know, you guys haven't really done, but yeah, he has no reason to believe you. Alright, yeah. When you say that, you say, what if I told you we're not spies?
Right.
Yeah, he's gonna respond with, well then you'd be speaking a lie.
Would I now? I have a pretty little tiefling standing next to me that thinks I'm not lying. He can back us up. And I point at JD over there. Or Malak, whatever you want to call him.
E?
He can back us up. He can tell you we're not spies.
I will now roll a deception.
Roll at disadvantage.
What? Hold up, why?
He already beat, he saw you guys at the party talking to Anadelia. And then, he already beat Justin's, or he beat Woody's,
Okay, well, wouldn't that give
deception
him
check.
advantage on his insight instead of giving me disadvantage on my deception?
Alright, go ahead. We'll roll it like that. Believe in
It's
yourself.
the same difference, but I'm just saying, I don't have a handicap on me right now. He has an advantage.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll it.
I'm already lying. 18?
What are you saying?
I'll turn to him and say, we're not spies. What kind of dishonorable folk do you take us for, spies?
He'll roll his eyes and say, mercenaries. I'm sorry, semantics.
I'm going to chime in with, I can tell you here with full honesty, I was nowhere near that memorial service.
Yeah. To that, he's going to inspect you twice over and say, wait, the dwarf, weren't you the one following Madison?
I don't recall any Madisons. I just got into the town recently today.
He's gonna inspect you closely, and then say, yes, I do believe for the first time my eyes have played tricks on me. Well, with that, Kiris, you're an idiot. You are relieved of duty. You are exiled from the Heart of Embers. And he looks at the rest of you and says, the rest of you are far out of your league. Leave.
Why are you exiling him? He's done nothing wrong. He was here to show us the light of the Ember.
Yeah, Kiris is going to kneel down and say, please, Birion, I've done nothing, and he's going to cut him off and say, don't use that name.
Birion.
I'm
Noted.
writing that down.
Noted.
Hey, wait a second. Shouldn't the scribe be writing that down?
She is. She
Nice,
is.
Automatic note taker.
She is there with you guys. Still, no one has any idea what her name is.
She's the scribe. We don't need to know her name.
We are
Alright.
just... Yeah, Tigreth is going to chime in again. We were talking to your friend here after an incident happened earlier. And he wanted to show us the light that drives all of your group and your clan to do what you believe in. That is all. If anything, he should be promoted for his service to your cause.
Roll me a persuasion diplomacy. There we go. Or is it persuasion this edition? It's just slipped my mind.
Persuasion.
It is persuasion.
Okay. Wow, big old brain fart.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, you guys don't look too devout to him. He's gonna put up his hood and start walking the other way out of this alleyway, and just call back to you and say, "You'd be wise to forget my face."
Okay, Barian.
I'm gonna cast web in front of him.
All right, go ahead, and it's a save against your spell save. Dex on his
yeah.
part.
That starts its turn in the webs, or that enters them during its turn, must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, creature is restrained. It can make a strength check on its turn to versus my spell DC to break the restrained effect.
All right, give me 1 second.
The webs also count as difficult terrain. Ooh.
I got you. I see that bottom part. Don't even call it out.
Yeah, I saw it too.
I got you.
What's
I've already read it.
What's your spell save?
DC 16.
16. He is going to beat it by 1.
Well, he's still slowed by the web.
Okay.
He's just not restrained by it. So he has to spend double movement to move through it.
All right, you guys are about to start playing with fire.
Yes, we are. You are correct.
I would like to note, as I cast it, the webs form about 10 feet of a layered over the walkway, and then rise up between the walls of the alleyway for another 10 feet.
Okay. By the way, Justin, you
Oh
are.
no! Wait, it says they fill a 20-foot cube. Okay. All right. Neat.
I am what, Brandon?
You are down to first. You spent 2 first-level spell slots. Curing yourself. I think I should have your HP recorded on your character sheet.
It has it at 13.
Okay, well then, I spent the spells, but I think I was too busy DMing to add how much I rolled. So go ahead and spend 2 cure wounds at first level, and add whatever you get to your HP.
Okay. Hang on.
Yeah, you took a fireball to the face.
Gotcha. Let's see here. I gotta roll it. Give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
All good. Alright. So this guy is behind some webs.
There you go. 11. It's actually +6, not +3.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should
Bad.
get your modifier
not bad,
twice.
but- Yeah, so 14 total.
He's gonna turn around, stopping from proceeding through the webs and say, "What is it that you seek?"
Why,
You-
death
now
and
you wanna
destruction,
talk
of
to us.
course.
Truly seek enlightenment through flames.
Are you threatening us right now?
He's gonna look down at the webs and then back at you and then say, "You tell me."
I'm not good at sarcasm, sir.
He really isn't.
I'm gonna need you to be straightforward, or else I'm gonna take it as dangerous. That was... what?
No, that was me DMing. I'm just gonna roll him a percentage die. He's going to say, "Look, I'm here hunting another. You are none of my concern.
So you don't
If
care
you-
about us?
If you wish to seek your death, I shall gladly deliver you to it."
Who are you seeking?
He's gonna laugh at that one and then say, "I have no reason to work with you. Or your
mean-
spy mistress that so carefully keeps an eye on everyone."
Spy mistress. No, I told you we're not spies. I thought we covered this.
You did, but still, once you touch Anadelia's web, it's hard to stay out of it. He's gonna roll a perception check and point to your scribe writing in the book that has her sigil on it.
Oh, we stole her. She's our slave. Don't worry about her.
He's gonna say, "But you're really unwise to what that woman is capable of. Tell me, have you ever seen the ledger she carries?"
I mean, I see her writing in it all the time.
He'll say, "Why don't you go ask her what it does?"
Hey, wait, ask the scribe or ask the Anadelia?
Anadelia.
I mean, what does it do? Why don't, if you know, then why don't you just tell us and save us some walking?
Yeah. Seriously, at this point, you're just being obtuse.
Yeah, he's gonna look at your scribe and say, "I'd appreciate if she could put the book down, and then we could have a discussion without any extra listener or extra set of eyes."
I don't know about that. That's kind of non-negotiable.
Yeah, because we forget things easily.
Then he's gonna say, as long as Anadelia is watching, I have nothing to do with you.
How is she watching? I mean, there's not like there's eyes in that book.
He's going to gesture to the book.
Use your words.
See, I'm trying to figure out right now if this guy cares enough to attack. Oh, he doesn't have to. She's gonna roll a save.
What? Who's she?
Your scribe. You see him, as he gestures towards the book, perform a, somatic component of a spell, speaking no words, and your scribe's eyes, go wide for a moment as she looks up from her writing to see what's happening. As she connects gazes with him, her blank expression slowly turns to a smile, and he says, "Darling, stop." And she nods and closes the book.
Alright, whoa. Nobody tells our woman what to do except us.
He's gonna say, as long as you're writing down in parchment, touched by Anadelia, she sees everything written on it.
Does she really? Scribe, draw a penis in the book.
She doesn't seem to be listening to you. She seems completely entranced by this guy.
He charmed her.
Yeah, I figured that much. Break his concentration. How do we break his concentration? Throw a fireball at the webs. We throw a fireball. Okay, cantrip. Produce flame.
So you are attacking him.
Is he in the webs?
Nope, I'm throwing them at the webs.
That's not gonna...
The webs are flammable.
Yes, I get that the webs are flammable, but is he standing in them, Brandon?
You put them behind him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's not in them.
I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm trying to get his attention away.
That's not how concentration works.
Alright, so, I mean, you can set...
Also, don't make me waste a second level spell slot. We're keeping him trapped here.
Alright, so I'm gonna say you guys notice Woody start an incantation. He is... You've seen this spell before. Does anybody want to stop him?
No, I'd like to walk up to this guy and cast Thunderwave on him. To throw him back into the webs.
Alright, first Woody's spell's gonna go off. Next, he's gonna roll a dex save.
For what?
Against Thunderwave.
It's a con save.
Oh, Constitution, okay. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, he's gonna fail that one. rolling like crap tonight. Yeah, he's going to be launched back into these burning webs.
Hang on a minute. I gotta step away. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. All right. So. Oh, go ahead.
I tickle him and then push him 10 feet back into the web that is now on fire.
How much damage?
3.
That's beautiful. All right. So Woody's gonna set these 5-foot squares of webs on fire, and parts of the street next to him are going to start burning, and you guys are just going to launch this guy in this burst of sound backwards into this burning pile of webs. In it, he disappears.
What?
Like, what, webs like 3 feet off the ground of webs, right?
It's a 20-foot cube. The whole alleyway is filled with webs.
I was saying, how high do they rise, though?
It's a...
Because it goes to, like...
20-foot cube.
Layered
20 feet by 20 feet by 20 feet.
Yep. So 20 tall, 20 long, and 20 wide.
Okay, so you put it on the wall so it's not 5 feet thick. Because this is what I'm seeing. You conjure a mass of sticky webs at a point of your choice within range. The webs fill a 20-foot cube. From the point of their duration, the webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure the area. If the webs aren't anchored between two solid masses, which they are, or layered across a floor, wall, or ceiling, the conjured web collapses on itself, and the spell ends at... Okay, so they are layered on the wall and the floor, so they have a depth of 5 feet each in this cube. That's what I wanted to know, because you kind of just pushed them back into like a grassy savanna. If that makes sense? You understand what I'm saying?
That was on fire.
Yeah. Like, it's not just a couple webs at his feet or a couple thin strands. Like, this is a thick layer of webs you just forced him into. So, even though it's lightly obscured, it's all on fire.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, so we can't see him because of all the fire, is what you're saying.
Yeah. You can still see a faint outline of him in the fire. You just can't make him out for certain. Kyrus is going to stand up very quickly from his begging kneel and say, by Soyes's name!
You would be wise not to draw your weapon right now.
Tyrith is just going to stand there shaking his head. I tried to be diplomatic about this.
Kyrus is going to kneel and say, Please.
Please what? Finish your statement.
I mean, were you guys about to kill him? Because you just launched this other dude who was having a conversation with you just into a burning patch of webs. And I mean, he's seen you kill 20 other people tonight.
I mean, we're not gonna just randomly kill somebody. Who does that?
I think we've played our hand. We'd like to kill the guy we just shoved into the webs.
Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much. I think we should roll initiative, guys.
All right. Let me close this, and we'll go to Group 1's battle grid. You know what? I'm not going to waste time on that, actually. You guys can go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll do it cinematically.
Okay.
We'll do it cinematically.
And negative window.
Awesome.
Man, Malik.
Oh, I'm ready. I've been ready to kill this guy since the moment we met him.
He rolled a
But
nat
also,
20. Look at all these 20s.
It would appear that he is also ready to kill us.
Oh. Alright. And one more. First one is for the boss. The second one is for Curious. Or no, I'm sorry. That's for your scribe. And then the third one is for Curious.
Oh shit, scribes in combat? What?
I mean, she's there with you. She's charmed.
Please don't make us murder the scribe. I like her.
Alright, so let's see. Winning initiative.
Brandon, real quick, is the charms, whatever the source of charm is on our scribe, is it concentration? Because if it is, he needs to roll a concentration check.
It is not, but let's see.
Well, if it isn't, then he doesn't.
Well, that burning the web thing was all useless.
When he starts his turn in it, he's going to take 2d4 fire damage.
Yeah, which is nice.
Alright.
I mean, if he's going to fight us, then, you know, it worked out.
Is clothing flammable? Can he catch on fire?
Depends on what he's wearing. He's in thick winter's gear, and the area was decently snow-trodden, so it's got a little dampness to him. Anyways, it is Malik's turn.
Right?
Wait, I thought the boss won.
The boss did win initiative.
Did he take 2d4 damage?
You guys see the faint burning outline of a person.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, burn... let me look up how many sorcery points that is. Oh, hold up, Brandon. Do you want me to go ahead and roll a wild magic surge?
Oh, yes, yes, please, for the webs and the thunder wave. Or, you know what, just for the thunder wave.
Okay. Well,
Because
it's
we
not a
forgot
20.
the webs.
Or, wait, is it 1 or 20? It's 1, okay.
Yeah.
Well, neither of them are the case, so that's that. I'm going to spend 3 sorcery points to gain a 2nd level slot.
Alright.
And that is my bonus action. And then I can see the silhouette of him, yes?
Yes, you can.
Can I cast Hold Person on him?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Read me
I
the
do
text
so.
for hold person.
Target a humanoid you can see within range. They
Alrighty.
must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
You can go ahead and cast it.
Okay, he needs to give me a wisdom save DC 16.
Alright. You begin casting the spell, and the magic, you feel it working, but then it just kind of pops and fizzles. The spell slot is not spent.
Huh. I'm gonna assume that that means that I have spent the action on casting that spell and my turn is over.
Your standard action is spent.
Okay, well that's my bonus and standard. I'm going to get up adjacent to the webs and draw my flail.
Alrighty. Next up on the initiative, it's Lumigrax.
Yes.
Alright, believe in yourself, Taylor. What you doing?
Is in the fire. Is the other guy attacking us?
No, he's begging. You guys almost killed him earlier. He's got no HP left.
I'm not gonna rush into the fire. I'm gonna hold my turn.
Alrighty, next up on the list it is... Bet 9 was for the,
Scribe.
Yeah. Alrighty. Ooh, what is she gonna do? She has a longbow. She's gonna look around, very, like, almost like she's high, and she's like, wait, why are we fighting him? He's so nice. Is anyone gonna tell her to do anything?
Like, can we speak up now?
Riding.
You tell her to keep riding? Taylor?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, she's going to respond with, no, he told me not to. It's fine. And she's gonna spend her turn being, confused. Alright, next up on the list we've got Justin. What's Woody doing?
I would like to yell to the man in the fire to show himself, like the coward he is. And see if I get a response.
What is Woody's, passive perception?
16.
Okay, I have to see what this... you hear nothing.
Okay, I will draw my quarterstaff and take a defensive action. And stand.
Alright, next up on the list we have, Tightrith.
Tightrith is starting to shake again, seeing the fire starting to engulf the area. He's gonna run next to one of the buildings out of sight of it and the alleyway.
Alright. That is the end of the round. Top of the round, the flames stop burning. Revealing a very burned cloak underneath. At least in that initial square.
Oh.
So...
Oh, hey, it's his turn. He goes at the top of the round. Appearing, or rather calling out, over the alleyway in full nude, on top of the building, looking down on you guys. You see Birion. He has his hands up in the air and says, "The fires obey me, and today you've made a very powerful enemy." Let's see. That takes an action for him to do. Can he do anything else other than move?
You know, it's been ages since I've cast Hellish Rebuke. I kind of want him to hit me in the face.
Now that we know where he's at, we can kind of handle this.
Oh. Hey, that doesn't take any action. He just does that. That's cool. Alright. As he raises his hands, you guys start to hear footsteps and howls approaching. And with that, he is going to turn and leap off the building.
Wait, I thought he already took a move action.
No, he took it was his standard action doing what he did.
Okay.
And then now he's using his movement speed.
And we don't much care for the thing that he did do.
Not
yes.
really.
You guys hear lots of stampeding feet coming towards you.
How far away is that building from us?
That he was on?
Yes.
It was 25 feet, he was 25 feet up from you.
So, like, right next to us, 25 feet up.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Got you.
As a free action, can I drop my concentration on the web?
You can.
Okay, that'll make them vanish, which should take the fire with it, correct?
Yes, there's no burning material. There's a couple embers left, but, I mean, it's the heart of embers. What are you gonna do? It's residual.
I feel you.
Oh, yeah, it's your turn. I thought it was, Kyrus's turn for a second.
Whose turn, Malik or?
Yeah, it's Malik's turn.
Did I see the direction he jumped off in?
Yeah, he jumped into the, he jumped onto the other side of the building.
I see.
I got you. I'm about to do this here in a second.
Okay. I'm gonna downgrade one of my first level slots into sorcery points. That puts me back up to 3 sorcery points, and then I'm gonna take a dash action. Can I run around to the other side of the building?
What is your movement speed?
30. Dashing puts it up to 60.
Yes, you can get out of the alleyway, and run onto the, main street.
Okay. Do I see the guy over there?
So these buildings are, once again built in, or actually, no, you guys are in the Palace District. These buildings, over here are much larger. You do see him. He's decently high up on the roof, coming, down towards the crowds that would be passing by. You could probably wait for him underneath there. It's not a super noticeable thing though, as he's kind of elevated above this populated area of town.
Didn't you say he was nude?
He is nude.
How is that not noticeable?
It is also the middle of night right now, and he is coming down off a roof.
I would notice a naked man streaking through my street.
Same?
Yeah, he's not on street level now. Yet. Is that Malik's turn? I mean,
you said I could wait for him, right?
If you want to wait for him on this round, doesn't seem like he has many places to go. I mean, it's either down or back up.
Alright, yeah. I'll, I suppose I can't take an action to roll a stealth check and try to be inconspicuous. Not that I'd be able to manage that in full plate armor. Go ahead.
Alrighty. It is Taylor's turn.
Alright, so he's on a roof.
Curious is still in front of you.
Do anything, is he?
No, he's not.
I'm not gonna attack. How high up is
25.
5
Yeah, 25
25
feet of climbing to get to a place where you can stand on the roof.
breath? Reach him?
Say it again, Taylor.
My lightning breath reach him?
Yeah, it's a 30-foot line, isn't it? He is obscured from you, so you'd be trying to fire through this building.
Okay. I'll try and climb the building.
Alright, go ahead and roll me an athletics check. Roll a percentage die for what this building's made out of. The building is made out of thatch stucco and wooden beams. There's enough things on it that it's not very difficult to climb. At a 14, you make it. Go ahead and move, half your speed is climbing speed? You were able to climb, 15 feet? Alright, next up it's going to be Kiris. Kiris, noticing Malik sprint away and Taylor run up, he's going to take the dash action down the other way of the alley. And he begins booking it. Alright, am I still here? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Next up it's your scribe, who is still charmed. She's looking up at where Birion was and says, "Ooh, that's nice. I have to take notes on that later." And moving on down the list.
And Greg screams, "I told you to take notes now."
Moving down the list, it is Woody's turn. Justin, you still there?
He got dropped, it looks like.
Oh, okay. Percentage die for him. Can he shapeshift into a bat? Oh, fudge. It's not good.
Summon bats, can't he?
Yeah, he can summon them. It's a 3rd level spell for him to summon 8 of them. I don't think he gains access to creatures with flying speeds yet. Woody is going to look at his druid spells which I don't have to look at on his character sheet because everybody casts the same ones. Oh, but I do have to look at what he prepared. Give me 1 second to pull up his character sheet. Oh yeah, he did say he had Misty Step prepared. Woody is going to Misty Step is going to Misty Step atop the building. It's 30 feet in one direction. And it is a bonus action. Alright, and while up there, he's got no offensive spells except for Produce Flame. So he's going to roll a spell attack at this guy and roll a nat 1. This flame, he's going to shoot down, and it is going to hurl towards the crowd of moving people on the street. People are noticeably alerted to the 2 people battling on the rooftop. And the nude man. Of -1, it is Tightrith's turn.
It's not -1, it's +1. I just have a -1 initiative.
Sorry, my B.
Alright. Now seeing that the other guy is fleeing, and he's just had enough of this and them, so he's gonna just cast Eldritch Blast at him.
At the captain, roll me a spell attack.
At the not the naked man, the
Yeah, the one you guys fought earlier. 8. You get multiple Eldritch Blasts, right? Or is it one roll for all of the blasts?
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. Woody teleported to the top of the building and then cast Produce Flames at Burien. Is that what you would have did?
Sure. I was gonna teleport to the top of the building. I didn't think about the Produce Flames. That'll work too.
Yeah, I looked at your spell list, not on stream, and you didn't have anything offensive. So I was just like, you probably just do that, I guess.
No. Somebody hit a power pole outside my house.
Oof. That's rough.
Yeah, classy.
They stay giving you no love over there.
I know, right? It's awful. Okay.
Alright.
I think it's only 1 because I'm still only able to attack once, correct?
If you're 5th level, you would have extra attack if you were another class. It's most of the time when cantrips upgrade. Let's see, E.
Yeah, basically just roll another die.
Okay.
Yeah, and if not, we'll just count out. A beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On hit, the target takes 1d10 of force damage. This spell...
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
It makes an additional ray.
Yeah, the spell creates more than one beam when 2 beams... Okay, yeah. So... Make a separate attack roll for each of beams. So yeah, go ahead and roll me another one for your second beam. Hey, that's a lot better. That 23 is going to hit. Roll me damage. Woo! Is that, what, cutting invocation or whatever that... Or lets you add your charisma modifier to it?
Yep. I got a max damage roll on the D10 and +3 for my charisma modifier. The 6 is in case I got a...
Oh, the crit. Okay, yeah. I was like looking. I was like, man, how do you have +6 in your charisma? All right, that makes sense.
I'm actually gonna change that because I don't need to have it on permanent crit or permanent advantage, right?
You don't have to. It's fine. You can leave it as is. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're smart enough to comprehend it. Yes, that is going to slam into this guy. He goes. He was already bloodied and beaten, kind of from your guys' last skirmish together. He is hanging on in there by a prayer. Like, he is hobbling away at this point.
And just so that way he doesn't get out of range of me, I'm going to use my minimum movement speed to go after him.
Alright, that'll keep you in range for the next round. Alright, it is, that's the bottom of the round. Malik and Woody, watching this guy, he leaps off of the building and turns into a cloud of mist.
He turns into a cloud of mist.
He turns into a cloud of mist.
Hmm.
That seems no bueno.
Yeah, it is extremely difficult to track his movements. As the cloud is moving around. I'll allow you each a free perception check. DC 18 to see him against the night sky.
Wow. Okay. Damn. Look at that!
buddy!
Look at that!
You can't see him from where you're at. Taylor, you're not far enough up the building yet. Malik, however, is able to trace his zigzagging line through the sky. He is not moving very fast.
So he's probably not falling then?
He is not. He is actually flying.
Holy shit.
Eh.
People, seeing that, Woody's firebolt didn't, or rather flame didn't, hurt anyone. The people are more so surprised and kind of look at each other and then start clapping. They assume this was some type of show for the upcoming festival.
Huh.
It's absolutely that. Don't tell anybody that it's not.
Right.
And that was a percentage die going in your guys' favor. However, when Kyrus turns the street and you guys just murder him, that's going to be entirely different. Next up, it's Malik's turn.
Okay. Is he within 60 feet of me?
Let's see, he's 25 feet up, and yes, he is.
Okay. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna try casting Hold Person on him again. I'm gonna use 3 sorcery points to make it a heightened spell, so he has disadvantage on the initial saving throw.
All right. This time, with your target insight, and very carefully concentrating on it, you cast Hold Person, and the spell goes off, but once again it fizzles. Your link to the spell and just your knowledge of how it works, you feel the spell grasp straight through him. I'll allow Malik a free intelligence check.
Would that not be Arcana?
Either or.
15. So do I spend those sorcery points, or do I retain those?
The spell spent. Or no, the sorceress points aren't. The spell is spent.
Okay.
You couldn't heighten it. It never got to that point. When it went off. That 15 is going to get to the... I think that's hard in the DMG. I'll have to look again. Anyways, though, you do know that spell should be able to target humanoids no matter what magical effects are around them from your time at the university. That time you don't think it fizzled because of the mist or from from him not being in that spot. Perhaps something else.
Okay.
It is. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna sit here and think for a second. I'm gonna quicken spell chill touch. Does 20 hit his AC?
20 is going to hit his AC. Can that hit up there? Cool. You deal 12 necrotic damage. Cool. Just had to check his resistances. Yes. You notice the chill touch does seem to affect the miss.
Okay, that's going to be 12 necrotic damage.
All right. Got it recorded down. However, that doesn't slow him down any.
I don't like that, Brandon.
Hey, he told you guys you were out of his league. Or he was out of your league.
Yeah, all he said was, "You're out of your depth," and we're like, ah!
And then he runs from us because he's a scaredy ass.
Honestly, you guys, this is a scaled enemy for you guys. You guys could beat him. It's not in his character to fight fair, though.
That's why we're trying to kill him.
We will beat him. There's no can.
There's no could about it.
Right. But we have to get him on the ground for anyone but Malik. I don't know what this other guy has, but I know me and Taylor have to have him on the ground most of the time.
Yeah, it's Lumigrax's turn. What's he do?
He climbs the rest of the way up.
Alright, Lumigrax is on top of the building, overlooking the crowd.
Looks to see which way the mist is going.
Roll me another perception check, DC 20 this time, because you don't know... Rather, I'll allow you another one, DC 18. You have advantage on it too. You saw Malik's ray shoot into the air.
Drop.
Yeah, from there you see a cloud of mist, not moving like a normal cloud. Alright, you see it, what are you doing?
You hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. What direction is it moving?
It is moving diagonally away from you guys, which would put it more towards moving towards the palace, and it is moving upwards and westward.
Am I from him?
Say it one more time, Taylor.
Am I close enough for my lightning breath?
He is now 50 feet away from you.
So no.
Yeah.
I've got like 5 more feet to move. Move towards his direction.
All right. Yeah. Taylor is the closest one to him, by the way. He would be about 70 feet from JD with verticality.
And Woody?
Woody would be in range with Grax. Speaking of which, oh, it's old dude's turn. Yeah, he is going to dash out of the alley, screaming, "Help! Help!" He moves another 60 feet. And I have to roll a new initiative. 4, great. He only moves 40 feet from you. He runs out of the alleyway, moves 10 feet to his right, and then turns and runs 10 feet in the other direction. The pack of footsteps is noticeably close. It is your scribe's turn. She's going to pull out her longbow and say, "That doesn't sound good." And she's going to ready an attack, knocking an arrow. It is oh, hey, it's the wolves' turn. They arrive. Let's see, 6, 5, and 5. He rolled really well on his summon dice, by the way, and a total of 16 wolves, a whole horde of feral wolves are sprinting into this alleyway. Coming from the direction that the man is sprinting away from. He turned the corner and then said nope and ran in the other direction. 2 are going to go after him. Tell me these things don't have extra attack. I don't want to roll all of those. Oh, cool. They don't, but they do have pack tactics. Man, this man is gonna be living all night long. He's good. He got a 13, a 6, a 2, and a 1. Or no, a 12, a 6, a 2, and a 1 at him. Oh, they got +4 to hit though. That 12 is gonna hit. And he takes 7 piercing damage and dies. The other wolves are going to stream into the alley and start making chomp chomps at people. The first one to get 2 attacks is going to be Tightrith, who is closest to exiting the alley. One wolf is going to run at you and pounce on you. You take 7 piercing damage. It rolled a 21 against your AC. I'm assuming that hits.
It hits.
All right, and give me a DC 11 Strength saving throw.
Oh, crap. No.
Alright, you are knocked prone as the wolf leaps on top of you. The other wolves run by you. The next one attacking your scribe. She is going to get hit by 2 of them. Taking 14 piercing damage. Ooh. And she's got to make 2 strength saving throws to not be... Look at her go! So, oh, and she does have a ready action, too. So she's going to roll that and miss. So, one wolf is... What's up, JD?
We would watch her go, but you're rolling in real time, so
oh,
we can't.
Sorry. I was just rolling with dice to get all of these out of the way. Alright, I'll roll the other... That's 6 of them down. D6, 10, D20, and then roll /10 D20. Alright, so, the next coming attacks, who's left in the alleyway? Dirge is down there. Woody, oh, it's... Oh man, it's just Dirge and your scribe and Tightrith down here.
Wait, how's Dirge there?
He's been following you guys. He's glassed out though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That 5 and 4 are not gonna hit Dirge. The 5 and 8 aren't gonna hit Dirge. The 10 and 11. Let me look at his AC. Alright, just gonna look at that real quick. Oh my gosh, he has so much armor! The 10 and 11 become a 14 and 15. Not gonna hit Dirge. The 19 will hit Dirge. And he has to make a DC 11 strength check, which I doubt he can do. Yeah, so one wolf leaps onto him and deals 7 damage. He bats it off. Let's see, that's the 4th wolf. The 5th wolf, also not gonna hit. Then these last couple are gonna redirect their attacks. The 2 and the 10 becomes a 14 versus your AC, Anthony, for Tightrith.
14 will hit.
Alright, one wolf stops as it's running by you and takes a minute to start mauling you on the ground. You take another 7 piercing damage. Does a 12 hit your AC?
Yes.
Alright, you take another 7 on that other one as another wolf stops.
Alright. On the last, because he's now getting swarmed and freaking out, he's going to use Hellish Rebuke.
Alright, how much damage, or is it a save they have to roll?
It's a DC 13. I'm gonna hit it now.
Alright, that wolf fails. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Hold on, I gotta cast it as a level 1. I was asking what level.
Okay.
DC 14.
All right. As the fire hits one of these wolves, you bloody it. The next set of wolves, that 9 and 8, is going to go at your scribe. She fights it off. The 22 is gonna hit. Phew. And she rolls another strength save, and she is finally taken down by this wolf. She is prone, and she is bleeding really bad. I'm gonna roll a percentage die on, or I'm gonna roll a d4 on the last one. 1 Tightrith, 2 Dirge, 3 the Scribe. 3 the Scribe. Oh no! Alright, the Scribe is unconscious. She is rolling death saving throws on the ground as this swarm of wolves tears into the rest of the party. Alright, it is Never Rolled Dirge's initiative. We're gonna put Dirge at the end of the round just for this round. It's Tightrith's turn.
Okay, so I'm still knocked prone with all these wolves surrounding us.
Yes, there are 14 of them in this alleyway.
Alright. How close is the Scribe and Dirge to me right now?
They are 60 feet back. You started sprinting to the other side of the alleyway.
So, I'm going to use half my movement speed to get...
Or no, I'm sorry, they're 30, they're 30.
Oh, crap.
You gonna hit them with something?
Yeah...
Dirge will be fine.
No, self-preservation. I'm going to use half my movement speed to stand up.
Alright.
And then I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay, what's the range on it?
60 feet.
Every creature around you in 60 feet? I thought it was a point of origin 60 feet and then like 20 range.
Sorry?
I'm gonna double check that for you. I think it's a point of origin within 60 feet, and then from wherever you pick, it's like a 20-foot cube. I will double check just to make sure, though.
Let me...
Because you don't have to kill your scribe, if so. A sudden loud ringing noise painfully erupts. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere. So it's yeah, and you'd be able to get you'd be able to get 4 of these things in a 10-foot. Or no, you'd be able to get 9 of these things at most.
So yeah, I'll get in that 9 of them. Would that be including her in there or no?
You'd be able to hit the 2 on you, and then you'd be able to hit 4 of the 5 that are swarming her.
Okay, so that's what I'll do.
Alrighty. Let me record that damage. I'm just actually going to record which ones aren't hit. Just because you guys could feasibly one-shot all of these things. Oh, you kill one of the ones on you. Particularly the one you hellish rebuked. And you have 3 on you, by the way, so... Yeah. So you affected 7 of them.
Okay. They got a DC of 14 to throw.
Oh, Shatter knocks them back?
It's half damage.
Whoa, 3d8? You only rolled 8 damage? What? Sounds like some communism, man.
Yeah,
Alright.
Yeah, I
crap
got
on it.
3 off of 2d8.
Alright, DC 13, you said?
14.
14? Okay. You still kill the one I told you kill. Those 3, 4... The 4 that passed the check, only take 4 damage, which may not get one-shotted, and then, 2 that don't pass still, take the full damage. Alright, it is, Dirge's turn. Dirge is gonna rage and start cleaving wolves. I'm just going to knock down 2 wolves a turn, if that's alright with you guys, because I don't think Dirge can do less than these things' HP.
That's fine with me.
Let's see. I love the names of his stuff. We're just gonna roll with the fiery wind axe. Oh, I rolled 3.
I love
we
it.
only need
I
2.
diggy.
Yeah, so, Dirge starts playing baseball with these wolves. 3 of the 14 are killed. Alright, top of the round. The boss continues his escape to fight Dirty another day. He flies, now, 90 feet in the air from, Malik. And, a total distance of, 75 from, Lumagrax and, Woody. It is Malik's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him with another chill touch because it's got a range of 120 feet. That's gonna be apparently a critical for 21 necrotic damage.
Alright! Let's see. Good lord. It is, Lumagrax's turn. He is on a rooftop.
I can't catch the bad guy. So I'm
You
gonna...
can leap. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea whatsoever. I'm just saying you can do it.
Why would you suggest that, Brandon?
Reed, don't do that.
gonna leap on the wolves. Is that it?
That's what you're gonna do?
What damage would I take if I do that?
You would take 1d6 per 10 feet of falling. So you'd take 2d6 of falling damage.
Take 1d6 if I landed on one of them?
Are you going to roll an attack as you're doing this?
Yes.
I will allow you a dexterity save to try and reduce the damage. But not a whole d6 down. Roll me that attack roll, Taylor. That is going to hit.
A hit.
Roll me that dexterity save. 17? Alright. Grax is gonna pull out his, you're gonna pull out your greatsword and leap down, into this pit of wolves. preferably targeting one of the wolves on the other side of your party members, so you don't have the potential of falling on them. Right? Yes? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are going to hit one of those wolves. Go ahead and roll me damage. You take the full force of the falling damage as you descend with your falling greatsword attack. However, you were able to transfer half of it into your attack, and the wolf explodes.
The wolf explodes. Yes.
You have a second attack.
I'll take it.
Alright, cleave, Taylor, cleave. Actually, double check your great weapon fighting style. I think you have the potential to cleave with a bonus attack if you kill something.
That would be under the Great Weapon Master feat that we know he has.
Okay, yeah. You can actually choose to attack with a bonus action, and then continue your attack action afterwards if you want.
Okay. I'll do that.
Alright.
Attack.
Roll me 2 more attacks. That's gonna hit. Oh my gosh, you have +8 to hit. I'm gonna roll your damage for you there. Roll me 1 more. Or wait, was that both of them?
I rolled, yeah. Oh yeah, I rolled 2. So the 17 and the 18.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sorry, my screen messed up. Or I wasn't paying attention
the Great
to
Weapon Master does, fighting style does, is allows him to re-roll 1s and 2s. And there's a 2 in that first 12 and a 1 in the second 12. So let's go ahead and re-roll those and see what we can get.
JD, stop.
No. You didn't let me cast Hold Person on this guy.
They have 11 HP.
Oh, they only have 11? Well, let's see how far we can go down.
Go ahead and roll me 2 d6s, Taylor.
What is it?
Yeah, R2d6, and we'll add each one to the first one to the first roll and the second one to the second roll. Regardless, Grax falls into this alleyway and starts taking out wolves left and right. It is your scribe's turn, because the captain is dead. /R space 2d6, Taylor. I might have told you wrong.
Space 2d6.
She is going to roll a death saving throw and succeed. There we go. Alright, so the damage still kills one and kills the second one a lot more. So you guys have killed a total of 6 of these wolves so far. The 2 that were mauling, oh, is it their turn yet? No, it's Woody's turn.
Woody's turn, you say?
It is Woody's turn. On one side of him, he sees his party getting mauled by wolves. Or, I'm sorry, he sees wolves getting mauled by Grax and Dirge. And on the other side, he sees Malik shooting frost beams into the air.
Okay. I would like to... I still haven't put my eye down on this guy yet. So I would like to use my inspiration that I have along with a perception roll to see this man.
I'll allow you a free one with advantage, as you can see Malik tracking his path with each shot.
Oh, okay. There's the advantage.
How's
that?
There you go.
Advantage?
Oh,
Okay,
what are you
so
going to do to get this man out of the sky?
Okay, this man is about to be angry. I'm not really going to get him out of the sky,
tap
but
2 green mana and cast Plummet.
yes, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. No, I will cast. I'll take my action to cast Conjure Animals, and I'm going to summon 2 giant vultures. There will be 2 giant vultures now. I can summon them within 60 feet, so I'm summoning them 60 feet towards him.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's happening.
Are they large creatures?
They are large. I can summon their AC or their challenge rating 1. I can summon up to 2 of those.
Okay.
So I'm summoning 2.
I would just like to let you know I hate everything about you. Just say it.
These giant vultures have advanced intelligence. They have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight or smell. And they have advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the vulture's allies is within 5 feet of the creature as well, because they do pack tactics. And they have multi-attack. They can attack with both their beak and their talons.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Come at me.
Alright. Giant vultures.
Yes, there are 2. We should have had a board for this. I'm just saying.
Well, this fight wasn't supposed to go this long. I don't know though.
They have. You want me to just send you the page for them?
No. I found them in the monster manual.
Okay.
These are like a step up from the wolves. The difference between these and the wolves is the wolves have less AC and don't have multi-attack. So you summon sky wolves.
And I will yell at them to stop that man, stop that mist, and that will be my turn.
Alright.
Do the vultures move on your turn, or do they have their own initiative?
They have their own initiative. Unless Brandon wants to make them move on my turn.
They're just gonna move on your turn, make it easier for me.
Do they move?
This guy has immunity to non-magical damage, though. So
That's fine.
I'm just gonna save us rolling time on that to just
That's
let
fine.
you know. This swarm these birds just follow him and keep pecking at him until they dissipate.
But now we can see him much easier.
Yeah. Alrighty, it is 4. It's the wolf's turn. So Taylor, would you be taking out the wolves near the scribe or the wolves near your warlock? That's going to be very important.
You're the...
I didn't hear what the decision was. Your mic cut off as you... Scribe? Okay. So there were 4... there were 4 mauling Tightrith. And then there were 5 on the Scribe.
Thought I had 3.
You had 2 initially. 1 stopped, and then another one did stop, but you killed it.
JD, check your whispers.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm double checking the rolls to make sure I'm not cheating you. Yeah, you got the if you look up in the roll chart, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 2 of that first set of rolls, the 6th roll, and then the 6th roll on that second set of rolls was the wolf rolling with advantage against you. The 2 and 10 hit you on a 14 with the 10. And then the 8 and 4 hit you with the 12 on it. And then you killed the one that knocked you down. Or no, you killed the 2 and 10 one. Because that was the one you hellish rebuked. But yeah, there are still 3 around you. The scribe, though, Grax just killed 3 around her, so there are only 2 around her, which is very nice because they're going to refocus their attention on Lumigrax. Which means she's not going to be getting automatic failures on her death saving throws.
Did I click something?
No, that was me rolling. What is Lumigrax's AC?
16.
16? Alright. The second wolf is gonna hit you with a 17 on that attack roll. And you take 7 points of piercing damage. Roll me a DC 11 strength saving throw to not be knocked prone. Dirge is going to get 3 wolf attacks from the 3 still living around him. That's what I'm talking about. Wolf number 1 and wolf number 2 are going to crit. Dirge is going to take double damage dice. So I'll just roll that and I'll just add this twice. Dirge is going to take 12 and 12 damage. Raging, that 24 or that 12 is reduced to 6, and then the other 12 is reduced to 6. Dirge takes a total of 12 damage. Great. Alright. The 3 on Tightrith, 2 are rolling an attack. And then the other one is going to see if its allies need help. You take another 7 and another 7 of piercing damage. If you have your reaction back, you can choose to Hellish Rebuke one of those.
I can do it one more time, so I'm going to.
Alright, you've damaged both of these.
With just one?
No, I'm saying your shatter hit both of these, so which one do you want to target?
The first one.
Alright, roll me damage. Or, I'm sorry, they gotta roll against your save. It's dead. It's very dead. It was dead regardless. Alright, you take 7 and then an additional 7 of damage.
Yeah.
Do one of those knock you down?
No.
Okay, roll me 2 strength saving throws to not be knocked prone, by the way. The third
I'm
wolf...
knocked prone on the first one.
The third wolf, noticing that this is feasibly done, is going to refocus its attention on Grax, who is Wolf Slayer numero uno. Oh, let me roll this so you guys can see. Because that would have just crit you, Taylor. Almost crit you again on it, but so close. Just don't want to cheat you, but that 19 is going to hit. You take 7 more points of piercing damage. Roll me another 2 strength saving throws to not be knocked prone.
Strengths.
Or 1, just 1. DC 11, I don't think you can beat it, man. Alright. Look at Grax go. That's all the wolves. Dirge is going to just... Let me just roll 2 d20s for him. Dirge is gonna fling another 2 wolves. There is only one left in front of Dirge. I'm sorry, your scribe already rolled her death saving throw for the round. It is Tigreth's turn. It's amazing how effective 3d6 of wolves can be, man.
Yeah. You're down to do 7 damage.
Yeah. And pack tactics.
Okay. So there's only one wolf left in my range.
Oh yeah, yeah there is.
How many wolves are like left in the area?
Let's see, you guys killed 6 last turn, and then Dirge just killed 3. You guys have killed a total of 10. There are 4 left. One in front of you. One in front. Oh, and then yeah, the two that entered the alley. I was trying to think where they were.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna...
3 attacking me.
Yes.
I'm going to, Eldritch Blast the one that's next to me.
Okay, you get another beam. That 11 is going to hit. Roll damage. It is dead.
Alright, I'll use my other one to attack one of the ones attacking Grax.
Okay, those are the ones that succeeded on the check. By the way, go ahead and roll an attack roll. 13 hits. Roll damage. Alright. That one is not dead, but it is barely hanging in there. Top of the round, it is the boss's turn. He curses several times as a cloud of mist at Woody as these vultures continue to hound him. You guys are officially now making a scene as you went from, oh, that's a pretty magic show, to, wait, what's going on here? People are starting to gawk at the vultures. However, he continues to fly away. He is now 95 feet from JD. Or wait, no, he was 95 last turn. He is now, or no, he was 90 last turn. He is now 110 from JD. He is in your range for one more shot.
Okay. What's the status on one of those vultures there, Woody?
They move on my turn, so I mean, I can yell at them to move to do it, but they're not going to move until my turn.
Okay, I'll hold my turn.
Brandon's like, "What are you talking about?"
Okay. It is. It is Grax's turn.
I attack.
Alright, I had no idea, man.
Smooth.
Yeah, you're able to take out the last wolf in front of you. There are 2 more coming down the alleyway towards your warlock. You want to move to intercept them?
I'll let them come to me.
Alright, they're going to get to your warlock before they get to you.
I'll move to intercept them.
Okay. Alrighty. It is...
As he passes by, I just look at him and say, just like old times, right?
It is... your scribe's turn. She rolls a death saving throw. She has been rolling real well tonight, and that ends right there. She has 1 success and 1 failure.
My turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I have a question. This is a rule question. If I break my concentration on this conjure animal thing I did here to dissipate, is that my turn, or is that just breaking concentration?
You can end your concentration for free.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. Cool. I'm ending my concentration and causing the vultures to dissipate.
Alright. The
And
cloud of
then I
mist
will
starts
cast-
laughing. I'm kidding.
I will
it
cast
doesn't.
conjure animals again. And I will summon 1 vulture in front of me and 1 in front of Malik.
Okay. You guys gonna
I will
try and mount these things?
I will mount the vulture.
Alright.
I will tell the vulture, allow him to mount you, and we will give chase. So I will mount this vulture. And
This is taking turns that I am fully in support of.
Okay. These vultures are going to move at reduced speed, carrying you guys.
okay, as long as he stays within range, and I stay within range of my spell, he can still keep slinging spells at him. So,
Alrighty. So you guys are gonna kill this boss 6 damage at a time.
we gonna keep moving. We will not. We have an hour on these vultures.
Good lord. Good.
Either has to fight us or die while he's running from us.
Right.
Why did you turn this into a sky battle?
You thought we couldn't fly.
Look what you did.
Good heebie-jeebie.
You thought we couldn't fly. You were wrong.
Alright. So, you guys want to know what's really sad about this?
What? We're leaving our scrap to die?
I don't want to discourage you guys, so I will tell you when we cross that bridge. No, I'm going to tell you guys now. Because he has regeneration and resistance to necrotic damage.
It doesn't matter.
That's fine. I can use a different damage type.
I mean,
Alright.
we can continue chasing him until he decides he wants to stop.
Okay. That's your turn. You guys mount up. These vultures are moving. These vultures are moving at half speed.
So 30. Cool. They move on my turn too, yeah?
Yes, they do.
So they can move 30. We can immediately take off and go 30 feet. Closer to him. Yes?
They don't move their full movement as you are getting on them. The first turn of movement, it takes half their movement for you guys to mount them. In a way that, you know, they can still fly. And then they start moving 15.
Okay, still 15. So, Malik still has his turn, is what's important.
Malik taking a pot shot. Are you still there, JD?
Yeah. I'm just wondering about the how this is gonna look. I take it it's my move action to try and mount the bird. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. I just feel like I should take a moment to secure myself with hemp rope, but... because I am in full plate armor.
I will let you make that decision.
If you do it, we're not gonna get close enough to him yet. It'll take 2 turns.
Well, he's still within some amount of range. Can I use my standard action to use my hemp rope to tie myself, albeit somewhat loosely, to this bird? Actually, you know what? That probably won't do any good. If I fall from the height that we're going to be at.
I got you, JD. I got you.
Do you have feather fall? Because if you don't, I don't think you do.
No, I got you.
YOLO, JD. YOLO.
It feels like a wrong decision.
I will let you make that decision. It is completely up to you. I'll just tell you what happens afterwards.
I'm gonna downgrade a first level slot as my bonus action to more sorcery points.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna hop on the bird.
It squawks intelligently at you. And takes off.
Okay, how close am I to this guy?
You are still in range for 1 shot.
He was 110 and you moved 15? Means he's 95?
Yes, you're still in range. You taking the shot, JD?
Yeah.
Roll me damage. Or roll me an attack roll.
27 for hitting 8.
Alright, that's another 4 necrotic damage.
Just a quick note, it also says undead targets have disadvantage on attacks against me after I hit them with Chill Touch.
Yes.
For until the start of my next turn.
Wait. Target can't regain HP until next turn. So.
Oh yeah. That chill touch has been. I've been recording the damage every time, so. Yeah, that chill touch has been negating the regeneration, so that's good.
Nice.
So yeah, you guys have a chance, albeit a long one. A chance, nonetheless. Of moving down initiative. Oh. We didn't roll your scribe's death saving throw this turn.
I thought we did, and she failed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I misplaced your initiative. That was my bad. It is Tightrith's turn, and then we've been moving Dirge at the end of the round.
Alright, so there's still 2 wolves in the alley?
Yes, they are moving towards you.
I'm gonna focus fire an Eldritch Blast at one of them first.
Okay. You have the chance to kill it.
Oh, no I don't.
Yeah, that Eldritch Blast is gonna pop right in front of the wolf, and he's gonna leap through the energy and keep running.
So I'll shoot another one.
Alright, that's gonna hit. Roll me damage. And you are, on that second shot, you're gonna catch him coming down, and he's dead. As dirt. He's dead as Grax.
I get that reference.
Grax is
That
like
was
the
a good
dirt.
reference.
Alright, it is Dirge's turn. Unless he rolls 2 1s, Dirge kills the wolf, the remaining wolf in front of him. He's got +8 to attack, so yep, he hits. He actually hits on both of those attacks. That's terrifying. Or no, he doesn't. He doesn't hit on the first. He hits on the second. Anyways, though, the remaining wolf is Kapoots. There is one in the alleyway that is, oh yeah, wolves move after you guys. It's going to run up and make an attack at Lumagrax, but it doesn't have pack tactics anymore, so it can't really do much. It's going to run up and pounce at Lumagrax and miss. Alright, it is top of the round. Old boss is, he's George Bushing it now. Stay the course. He started this plan, he's finishing it out. He moves another 20 feet away from you guys.
So we're gonna catch him eventually.
Yes. It is Grax's turn, because we shifted initiative order. You want to attack this remaining wolf in front of you?
Yeah.
Alright, Believe. You have 2 attacks and an action surge to potentially kill this wolf with 11 AC. And... Or, I'm sorry, 13 AC and 11 HP. Oh, too bad you couldn't do it, Taylor. Better luck next time.
Got it.
Yeah, that wolf is done for. Your scribe is still on the floor dying behind you.
And your healer is flying away.
Is that all of the wolves, though?
Yes, that is. That was the last one. Alright, you want to do anything else with your turn, Taylor? Say it again?
Do like a medicine check?
You can. You add your, if you get above 10, you can, give her a save. If you don't, if you have a negative to your medicine check, or you don't have a bonus, it could go either way, being helpful or not helpful.
I'm not gonna do anything then.
Yeah. Also, it's an action to do, so you'd have to do it on her next turn. Alright. It is her turn. She rolls a death saving throw. Come on! Oh. I've rolled a 2, and I'm probably going to just keep that because I rolled it in front of me. Just want to make sure you guys see it, but yeah, that's 7. She still fails it anyways. She's got 2 failures and 2 saves. Or 2 failures and 1 success. Next one could be it for her, guys. It is Woody's turn. As you guys ride the vultures, both of you give me a handle animal check to not fall off of them.
Okay.
17. JD, go ahead and roll me a handle animal check.
Let's go, JD. Let's go,
Oh,
JD.
no.
Let's go, JD.
The vulture tries to ascend much quicker than it did when you initially got on it, and it drops. You fall off of it from the 15-foot height, not the 45-foot height. However, Woody is able to hang on to the vulture and write it like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon.
This
Grab
is
them
how I do it,
feathers.
buddy.
Also,
what I
it's
do.
a lot easier for you too, and you didn't roll a 2, so yeah.
There's that.
Not to put, not to be difficult, but I feel like that would be like either a strength or dex save to hold on to a bird. But let's go with it.
I will allow you to. I will allow you to have that instead as a as adding your dexterity instead of, I think, wisdom for animal handling. But I will say you keep that roll.
Yeah, my dexterity is 0.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you have all the muscles in the world, if something, just slips underneath you.
You probably should have tied yourself to the bird.
Yeah,
I don't feel
so,
like that was the play either, but...
I mean, I didn't doubt my ability to ride a vulture.
Yeah. The vulture, however, stops its ascent and starts coming back down for you.
How considerate. Do I land prone or what?
Why did I roll a d20? You take 1d6 of falling damage. I'll allow you a dex save to try and catch yourself. DC, it's not very far. DC 11. Oh, there you go. 12.
There we go.
Yeah, you don't land prone.
Nice. So you only snap my ankles in half.
Yeah, you fall and you do the superhero landing, and it's really bad for your knees.
Deadpool said so himself. It's very impractical.
Alrighty. You can continue your turn, Justin.
Okay. I can't talk. Another question. So if I cast Mirror Image right now, will there be 3 of me appearing to ride these vultures?
Yes, you are also not being threatened, by the way.
That's fine. It stays until...
I would...
It's only 1 minute.
Yeah, I would double check that and make sure too. I think mirror image. There's a size limitation on the creature you can, or the image you can make with it. See, mirror image of yourself appear in the space until duplicates move and mimic your actions, shifting positions. Use.
I don't see any yay or nay on that one, so that would wind up being up to you, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to say you could either have 3 of you or another one of you on the creature, just because I feel like it would take more magic to make, 3 large birds. Like, that's a lot more space and light you're trying to manipulate.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. Shit.
If you cast it in a 3rd level spell, I will allow you to do that, though.
No. I don't have any 3rd level left. Shit. Alright. I guess I'll turn this vulture around and fly towards the dying girl.
Don't make me turn this vulture around!
I guess because she's such a little whiny cunt. She's over there dying. I'm gonna go try and save her.
Oh, this is just this whiny oh, how dare she? She said nothing bad to you guys. Anyways, whatever your range is on healing word, you
I don't have healing word, yo. I just have the touch, cure wounds.
You might have to jump off of that bird if you're gonna save her.
Yeah, if you wanna save her, you're gonna have to jump off, hand outstretched, and try and fall on her, and hit her with this cure wounds. Oh my goodness gracious!
But wouldn't that transfer the falling damage to her?
Take my love, my anger, and all of my sorrow.
Or we can have good berries save the day again.
All right, Justin, what do you want to do? You pick the course of action. I'll tell you how it goes down.
Okay, so this bird's gonna turn around, and I'm gonna use the move action to move 30 feet towards the girl.
All right, this is something. If you want to haphazardly fall off of the bird.
Oh, I'm not getting off this bird.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say gravity works on its own, and you'll still have your movement too. However, the bird can't get to her from where it's at currently. However, it's able to descend quicker. You move 45 feet, moving downwards towards her.
We're descending towards the woman. I will use my turn to cast good berries.
You realize she could die next turn. She moves before you.
Here's a question.
I'm gonna throw the good berries.
Could we instead have our fighter or warlock use a medicine check DC 10 to try and stabilize her? That's a thing they can do. They could have done this the whole time.
They can, but if they have negatives in it, it's worse off than her just rolling on her own.
This is happening.
However, they can work together and use the help action and give one of them advantage to try and help her.
This is still happening.
For say, Lumagrax could help Tightrith, and Tightrith could perform the medicine check with advantage.
This is still happening.
Lumagrax could make the check, and if he has inspiration, he could use it there. However, you guys have a very small window.
I feel like it should be pointed out, failing that check doesn't cause the creature to gain a death saving throw.
Oh, it doesn't? I did not know that.
No, it's just DC 10, and if you succeed, that you stabilize them. If you fail, you wasted your action.
Okay, Taylor, did you still want to make that? Did you want to make that check? I'll allow retroactive. That was my bad on mechanics.
Oh, well, this is going to change my action if that's the case. Hang on.
Yeah. Roll it, Taylor. DC 10. Hey! Look at Lumagrax go! You don't understand people.
So my action will continue.
Yeah. Alright.
And I will throw these good berries in that direction and say, feed this to her. You ever tried feeding somebody in a diabetic coma peanut butter?
So how many good berries did you conjure?
10.
10, and you're just throwing them.
As we're flying towards this area, I'm going to chunk these as hard as I can towards everyone.
Alright. I'm gonna roll 10 percentage dies.
How far am I after I move?
You come down 30 feet, moving diagonally, back over the, back to the edge of the building that you teleported up to. Then with that extra bit of movement, you are hovering above the alleyway, still descending.
So I'm not that far from him.
No, you're not. You're just over 20 feet away from him, and you just make it rain good berries. One good berry, the 92, falls next to Tightrith. The 89 falls next to Lumagrax, and the 82 falls near Dirge. Everything else is just like you would be trying to poorly find it on this pavement at night. Not going in your favor.
Yep, but at least we have 3 within range. Let's do this. We just gotta feed them good berries.
Alright, Dirge is gonna make a perception check to grab the one near him. He sees it, he picks it up, and... Oh, he's raging. Dirge eats it.
Shit.
He does heal some of the fire damage he took earlier tonight.
Shit. Okay.
Good, very good.
Dirge rolled a 9 on that percentage die. Anyways, that's the bottom of the round. Oh no, tight
At the
riffs.
same time, I feel like that's appropriately Dirge.
Yeah, he would do it. He would have done that.
Do I see the good berry next to me?
Yes, you notice your bard, or not your bard, you might as well be, your frickin' druid on top of this giant vulture just throwing down things at you, saying, feed these to her. One falls near your feet.
Alright, I'm gonna pick it up and run over to her and feed it to her.
Alright, let's see. Creature is... Creature can use this action to eat one berry, eating a berry. Alright, yeah, you move the good berry into her mouth, and I guess move her jaw around to chew it. The magic...
The thing where I rub my fingers against her throat so she swallows.
Yeah, the magic
Like a
releases
dog.
from the berry, and you don't see all of her wounds close. However, you do see what was like sputtered coughing turn into eased, or rather stressed breathing.
She has 1 hit point.
She was in death spurts, and now she's just very, 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 very near death. Hey, congratulations!
Goodberry saved the day again.
Birion, however, does get away.
Yeah. Before my vulture dissipates, I will pet it and say thank you.
It squawks at you and then returns to its domain.
Yes.
Alright,
So,
you guys...
into combat.
Yeah, that was a total of, what, 6 rounds?
Give or take.
Or, no, 5 rounds. Yeah, so about 30 seconds has passed as this, has all happened.
Holy shit.
You guys are not in a good place to be right now. Had a pack of wolves just run through town. There's a man dead on the entrance way to the other side of this alley. And people are... Of Curious. He got mauled to death by a wolf.
You
guys didn't see it.
Yeah, but just unrelated. Do we get experience points? Killing?
We'll tally them at the end of the session. However, the wolves were summons.
So probably not.
Yeah. You guys
I
didn't...
get experience points for killing Kiris, but...
you know what? I will actually give you experience for that because Nomad and Tightrith did most of the damage. The wolf just finished the job. He was literally at 2 HP running away.
Smooth.
Tyreth is gonna look around and just be like, we should probably go.
Yeah, we should do that. Let's just duck into the darkest alley.
You guys are already there.
Look there. Most of the work.
Maybe the second darkest alley would be the next course of action.
On the next street.
Your scribe is unconscious.
Hey, am I still out in that square with all the people?
You are. It is a concourse. It leads towards the dish, or it leads towards the city square where the two chantries are.
Okay.
It is not, however, it is not, however, where the chantries are. It just leads in that direction. That's why it's so populated.
Okay. Scanning the crowd, do I see any TRI?
That's not something you can just pick up.
Okay.
They blend in pretty well, and there are zombies among them, but most of them wouldn't choose to live in a human nation. The ones that choose to live here are, obviously going to do it with some sort of subtlety. However, you can make a perception check to, try and pick out any.
Does it look like anybody is looking at me in particular? Like, I don't know. I guess they are looking at me. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, you're transformed right now, by the way, too, from Woody's spell.
Oh, good. Alright, I'm just gonna cast darkness on myself and walk away.
I mean, that doesn't draw attention at all.
Well, I mean, it'll mask which way I'm going.
Darkness, I thought it was just an area of... Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I thought you were casting it as like a moving cloud of darkness on you. You're like, which way did he go? Well, that cloud of darkness is moving that way.
Yeah, I'll cast it on the opening to the alley from the opening to the alley and slip into it.
Okay. You see, as you... How long does it last? Pretty sure it's like a minute at least.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. You see, your party, gathered around, the unconscious Strive. She and, Tightrith, right, are both terribly bloodied.
Yeah, I'm blooded.
Yeah, scratches and everything, and they're discussing plans to leave.
Okay, just as I'm walking, I'm gonna take a pair of bonus actions. One to turn sorcery points into a second level slot, and one to use my second wind.
Okay, well, you can only do one of those, because if you remember from your distance, you guys were at the entranceway to the alley, so you have the movement to get back over to this entranceway.
Okay. I'm just saying, I want to do those like in between now and whatever our next combat is probably going to be with the guards that are probably right around the corner.
How burnt up are his clothes that have been there the whole time?
They are tattered to the point where they're not fine anymore. However, they're not completely destroyed.
We should check out the clothes he left behind, see if there's any clues leading to them.
Does Tightrith go and pick them up?
Yeah, he'll go and pick them up and search them.
Okay. Holding the clothes, ashes kind of fall out of the pockets of the cloak, and in the cloak is a burnt piece of parchment. The cloak, however, is still mostly intact.
Can I make out anything of the parchment, or is it too burnt to read it?
Looking at the parchment, you can tell the animal skin this was written on has some type of property that gave it resistance from the fire. It's not completely destroyed, but it's not wholly in one piece either.
Alright. I'm gonna take it with me and proceed to try to get out of here for, the parade of death marches upon us.
Alright. You guys run from the alley, or you stay in? What's the game plan?
We need to leave. We're all hurt. No spell slots.
Running.
We need to get somewhere and rest.
Okay, you guys just take off running?
The safe house.
Alright, yeah, the safe house is on the other side of the river. I'm gonna roll a percentage check for the guards in this area. Because you guys are dealing with Captain Nyren, who still proceeds to be awful at her job. Anyways, yeah, you guys are able to elude the authorities as they arrive to the scene late. And I want you guys to 100% know exactly what just happened here. There is a very competent guard that patrols this district. His name is Shosenis. And earlier today, Group 3 handed him a fugitive, and he is on the other side of town investigating that person. There is another guard named Nyren who is really, really bad at her job. And she got promoted for being the only guard not to die in another party's campaign. And she is in charge of this area right now. And she rolled awful on that check to find you guys. So, if you ever say the other groups never helped us out, you can't. But anyways...
that's not going to stop us from killing them.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah,
no, just the
will.
bleeding warlock and the unconscious scribe will.
They will die. Horrible deaths.
Yeah, you guys are able to make it back to Aline. And to Elena's house, where Lilfear and Lantier are not waiting for you. They're there, they just didn't wait up. They planned for you guys to do something stupid and get yourselves killed. But you didn't, so you're alright.
We did something stupid and didn't get our killed.
What a vote of confidence.
That's right.
So this guy's name was Biren?
Birion.
B-E-E-R-U-N, beer run.
Biren, okay.
B-U-R-I-O-N. Beer.
Beer
Birion. Birion. There we go.
Bud Light?
Yeah.
Potato.
Beer Tato. I'm gonna have to make a note that I introduced him.
So we're at the safe house now?
Yes, you guys are. Safe house in quotation marks. You guys are at Elena's house.
He's just gonna look at everyone and be, or Tightrith is just gonna look at everyone and go, in the 4 hours that I've met you all, I've almost died, put out a city fire, and tried to convince someone to let me join the cult. Is this
You
normal
expected
for you
it.
guys?
Yes.
Quite so. If you can't stand this kind of lifestyle, then you don't have to continue coming with us. But also, if you attempt to report us, we will hunt you down and kill you. Because
This
as
is
you
true.
just have noticed, we are exceptionally good at escaping the guards.
Yeah.
Exceptionally good.
I think I'm safer staying with you right now than I am leaving.
Yeah, because you know a little bit too much about us now.
Yeah. Speaking of knowing things, I pull out the parchment I pulled off the cloak.
I have a question real quick. Who's carrying Nyren? Or, I'm sorry, not Nyren, that's the guard. Who's carrying, the scribe?
The big guy.
Lumigrax? Okay. She starts to stir.
As she should.
I drop her.
What does she stir?
You just
pot.
straight up drop her?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, so rude. Yeah, she is still on death's door. Dropping her, you see her, her come awake and begin to wince. She's still, dazed from what happened. However, you guys were talking about the scroll.
I found this on his cloak. Really, the only thing that I could get off of it that wasn't burnt up to ash.
What does it say?
I'll open it up and start to read it.
Okay. On it are detailings about the Heart of Embers. Next movement. However, it is so pieced, you can only get portions of it. I'm gonna just roll a percentage die for how much information you're able to get off of it. Ooh, 4. Of the only words on it that are still legible enough, that aren't smudged, burnt, or torn through. You see Goddess Incarnate near the end of the letter. If anybody in the party has mending or something like that, then you could attempt to fix the page.
I have it, I just don't have it prepared. I'd have to...
It is a cantrip.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, mending should be, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wait, I don't think cantrips apply to the whole druid knowing things.
Yeah, you get X number cantrips, and then...
Yeah, no, I don't know that then. If it's a spell, like a normal spell, then I know it, but I just have to prepare it. But no. If it's a cantrip, I don't know it.
Do you guys know anyone that can try to make out what the rest of this says?
Let's see. Elena may. And Elena would actually probably be interested.
I would like to look at the parchment. Is it in Infernal or Primordial?
No, it's in Common. I mean, you gotta look at the people these guys are handing orders out to.
Right, right. You know what I just thought of? Why didn't we just kill the guy and then have one of us, two of us put on a Heart of Embers robe? Because we still all have our Heart of Embers robes.
You have Heart of Embers robes?
Yeah.
I'll... No, what? No.
Hmm. Is that a perception or an insight on that?
If you have...
Insight.
Yeah, if you have reason to disbelieve him, you're rolling an insight against his deception.
I believe you.
I mean, these guys just killed a bunch of Heart of Embers people. Why would they have their robes? Be crazy.
Wait, don't I already know that you guys framed them?
think.
I was privy to that, I believe. Regardless, we should probably see if she can make out whatever's left on here that was burnt away. For now, I need to sleep because... ow.
You hurting a little bit there, buddy?
Look, I'm not meant to take a lot of damage, and suddenly I was a tank. Didn't work well.
All of a sudden, tank out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. RKO out of nowhere! Oof. I gotta roll one final check for you guys. Okay. So is the general consensus sleeping?
Yep.
Are we
Okay.
safe here, or should we set up a watch?
Nah, this place is safe.
Okay.
Like, we've been here for a hot minute. This is our safe house.
Hey, Brandon, how long does my Infernal Curse last again?
For 1d4 hours, which I did not roll. 1 hour, it would be wearing off as you get back to the house. Or if you want to go with that 3, it'd still be going. I'll allow you to
Either or.
choose.
Let's go with 3 because it feels more thematically appropriate for how much magic was thrown around in that fight.
Yeah. You are still currently transformed. By the time you guys get back to the house, it's about 11:30 at night. Everybody
Okay.
sleeps at the house?
Yep.
Okay. There is a knock on the door. Around 1 a.m.
Malik will get up and go.
All right. Waiting out in the cold. Let's see. There is a man in black winter clothing. Or if you just crack the door open to see him, from what you can see, he doesn't seem to have any weapons or anything on him, and you can only see the faintest part of his face. He has blonde hair and many scars on his face. As you answer the door, he puts his hand on it and says, "Excuse me, I'm looking for a fire spawn. About so tall.
How tall does he indicate?
I'm trying to remember what color scales Grax has on him. He describes Lumagrax vaguely. Grax's scales are green.
I thought he was blue.
Or yeah, blue. Yeah, light blue scales on him.
Skin color.
I'm torn, guys, because on the one hand, I could invite the guy in and then excuse myself for a minute, wake the rest of you, and we could just all jump and kill this guy. Or I could lie to him and be like, nope, haven't seen him.
So, either way, you're not going to tell him Grax is here.
Yeah, I mean, why would I?
That's right. You're right. Good decision.
Like, I don't have to do that, but I can just be a hospitable citizen and be like, you must be so cold. Please come in, have a spot of tea. And
That's
then it
not
turns
who you
out the
are.
tea is murder. I'm gonna roll a d20. Evens, I invite him in. Odds, I lie to him. Odds it is. I'm gonna roll a deception and say, no, haven't seen him. That's a 19.
19. Alright, he rolls against your deception check and nat 20s it. And yeah, he's gonna step forward, pressing his shoulder to the door, just not forcing his way in, but just making sure you can't close it on him. And he's gonna say, "Sir, I saw him come back to this house earlier tonight. Please, just allow me the privacy of the night to talk to him for a couple minutes."
Malik will sigh and open the door and say, "Yes, if you'll just allow me to, let me start the fire so that you can warm the chill from your bones, and then I'll go and see if he's inside."
We didn't start the fire.
But you let him in?
I do let him in, and I go and use. I'll light the fire with flint and steel.
Okay. Alright. He'll wait patiently in the somewhat refurbished living room.
Okay.
Elena wouldn't have had time to redecorate.
All right. As after I've lit the fire, I'll. Is there a chair nearby that I can offer him?
Yeah. Most of her living room is furbished.
Okay.
Furnished.
I'll
Or
gesture
furnished,
to,
there we go.
One of the chairs and say, "Please make yourself at home."
He nods and walks over to one and stands behind it.
Okay. As I begin to move to the stairs, I'll hesitate halfway to them and say, "Oh, could I fetch you some tea, officer?"
He shakes his head and he says, "I'm no officer."
My apologies. It's just my mother always taught me to speak with the proper reverence that the authorities deserve.
He nods and says, "It's appreciated, but a conversation is all I came for tonight."
Very well. All right, I'm gonna go upstairs and wake everybody, and we're just gonna murder this guy.
Wait. Wait, why are you waking me up right now?
I'll kind of gently shake everybody's shoulders and tell them, "Look, there's a guard downstairs who came to talk with Lumagrax."
What does he want with Lumagrax? Did he say?
He said he wants to have a conversation, but considering he looks like a city guard, I'm going to assume that conversation may have more to do with swords and pointy bits. I say we send Lumagrax down first, and then if there's trouble, we jump him.
I mean,
I'll turn to Lumagrax and say, "Does that sound good?"
Yeah, that sounds good.
We don't have many spells. I don't have much magic left in me for the night, but I'll have enough to deal with this guy.
I will wild shape into a cat, a small house cat. And whenever Lumagrax goes down, I will follow him.
Alright. Well, I'm surprised. Wow, you guys got to midnight, or got to 1 a.m. the next day and still had wild shapes left. You didn't spend it humping goats or licking people's hands as dogs.
Nope.
Would this been with the amount of time we've slept? Would this be considered a short rest?
Short rest, not a long rest.
Okay, I got all my spell slots back.
Yep, same.
So I'll go invisible and follow Lumagrex.
Do druids recover spell slots on a short rest?
I have natural recovery.
Okay.
Regain my level divided by 2 of spell slots.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. Y'all cheating. Y'all cheating.
I do get my second wind back, but considering that I'm only missing 1 hit point, that's not significant.
Alright, so, Lumigrax heads downstairs.
Real quick, before he goes downstairs, I'm gonna loop an arm under his and say, just go with it.
What?
I loop an arm under yours.
I walk downstairs.
Everyone comes down with him.
What?
No, just me and the cat.
Well, the other guy's invisible.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Everyone's down here now.
Alright, so, Dirge, Lantier, and Lilfear would not come, by the way. And
Lilfear?
The slave that Lantier rented. And then you guys have.
In the context, rented sounds so dirty.
Slave sounds so dirty.
You guys have your scribe. She is way too injured to come down. She's literally at 1 HP. But otherwise,
I wouldn't wake her.
Yeah, everybody else here comes down. As Grax steps down into the living room, the man takes off his hood, revealing a partially scaled face and the rest of his blonde hair and scars. Immediately, Grax recognizes him as Idamero, and he says, as soon as Grax comes down, my son, I didn't believe it. I saw you at the memorial, but I knew Gibson would never send you into town for something so trivial. And then I saw you again outside the chantry, on the rooftop. You're not a ghost. Come home.
Out of character, real quick. Are we still gonna kill this guy?
I mean, I'm down.
We'll save on the killing for now.
Wait. Was that a no? Who is this guy?
He's my dad.
It's up to Lumigrax.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my dad. Whatever. Yeah, just take him out, guys.
Well, let's take him out.
I get.
Hesitates and says, "What are you doing here?"
He's gonna gather his composure and say, I was patrolling near the chantry of discipline when I heard what was happening just a few streets over, and I saw you on that rooftop, and I knew it wasn't my mind playing tricks on me a second time. I followed you. Your mother and I, we miss you so much.
Nice.
What's that?
Sorry, Snapchat.
Miss my brother so much. Kevin.
Yeah, he's he'll nod and say, "Look, we've already lost one son, and I know you have your own beef. Our beef, he wouldn't say that. You have your own issues with our house. But the new heir we have, that spawn one, Jessica, she's reckless and headstrong, and soon we'll be without children. I just want our family back together."
Family died with my brother.
He'll nod and say, "So, do you still serve Lord Bredrick?"
Serve in his name. Myself. My companions here.
He looks you up and then down and says, "Well, you're healthy, you're strong, and I won't tell your mother you're in town. But no, you have a home here." He's going to nod and put his hood back up, and then once again give another nod of respect to towards Malik and start heading towards the door.
Can I whisper to Grax without alerting his dad?
You can try.
I'm gonna whisper to him. So, we're not killing him?
Grex? No.
Okay. In that case,
Not today.
Malik will take a couple of steps towards whatever his name is, place a hand on his shoulder and say, "Do you have a place to stay for the night?"
Oh.
Wait, what? Oh, I can't talk. I'm a cat.
Daggers in his eye.
The cat says, "Meow!"
Yeah.
He's going to say the soul hearts are always welcome at all of the chantries. But we actually live outside the Flame Gate.
I see. And you mentioned something like a cousin, a sibling of sorts. Did he mention Josica's name?
He did.
Is there a particular reason you mentioned a Josica?
He looks at Grax and says, "Whether you want to be a part of it or not, the family can't end with you and your brother. When the goddess gave us a new heir, she took your place." Or, I'm sorry, when the goddess gave us a new spawn, she took your place.
Grex.
If Grax has been keeping up at all with his family, he would know she is semi-adopted. Grax was born, she was spawned. She walked out of a fire.
With a fire.
Yeah. Basically, you're their real son. She's their adopted daughter. And he was saying it's not the same.
Um. Anything. He just stares.
Yeah, if you don't say anything to your father, and no one else says anything, he'll open the door. And before he leaves, he'll turn around and says, I hope that this is a wound that time can mend. I know there's nothing like losing a brother.
I'll hiss loudly.
And he'll look at the cat, and then close the door and walk into the night.
That's how you cap it off right there.
Yeah, your dad saw you at the funeral, and he didn't believe himself. Your mother didn't notice you, though, so... is that a good place to end for you guys?
Yas.
Yeah.
Alright. And that's what I call if Grax doesn't chase his personal story will chase him.
That's right.
Not intentional though, but you guys just happen to be fighting near the Chantry of Discipline, and that's his element, so... You're, by the way, Taylor, I know I sent you information on them earlier. Your dad is fire, and your mom is water. Oh, what a couple!
Ice.
Yeah,
They're
that's
ice.
that's what Grax is. Grax is ice.
Fighting.
Yeah. Anyways, though, let's do experience for tonight. It was a good session, guys. Probably should have did grid combat. That was my bad on that. Didn't expect the vultures or pay attention that guy had a summon of 3d6 of wolves.
Oh shit.
And didn't expect him to roll a 5, a 5, and a 6. So that caught me off guard. But anyways, yeah, not dying to Burian. There were literally 100, well, not literally, but there were 100 different ways that situation could have played out. I didn't know where it was gonna go. However, I do look forward to you guys killing him.
'Cause you know we will.
Yeah.
If Woody hadn't turned around, I was actually going to use Fly on Grax and have Grax pick me up, and I'm going to be chasing and shooting Eldritch Blasts.
It was about if you know what really killed the mood right there was JD falling off the vulture. If he hadn't fallen off, that scribe would have been like dead. Like it would have been done.
I'm actually gonna roll her last death saving throw to see what she would have gotten without the good berry. 19? She would have lived for another turn.
Yeah, one more turn.
Hey, she might have would have lived, probably.
But these are rolls now, not saying they would have been done.
Yeah, unfortunately, the last 2 hours of your guys' shenanigans weren't recorded by her as she was unconscious.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's getting docked from her pay.
We're not paying her.
She's been paid up front.
Right. So she owes us money now? You got knocked out, you owe us money.
Why?
You got
Medical
charmed and
bills,
then
health
knocked out.
insurance is expensive. But the good berries didn't cost you anything.
It costed us time and resources.
And we didn't get our kill.
Sad day.
Yeah, we just viciously murder that guy.
Oh, you guys did defeat the captain a second time. Let's see. Dirge, Woody, Scribe, Malik, Tightrith, and Lumigrak. 6 people. You guys get 116 experience for killing the, each for, killing the Scribe. I'm going to, grant 500 for everybody, for storyline things, and another 250 for everybody for, storyline things with Birion. Was the 500, then storyline things with Lumigrax was the 250, and then specifically a additional 300 just to Lumigrax for his personal story.
Yes.
Otherwise, good session. I feel like that was everything worthy of an EXP tonight. Did Tightrith keep that cape? Or that cloak?
Yeah, he grabbed it too.
Alrighty. Just write down in your inventory Birion's cloak.
Is there like anything special I should know about it?
You don't know anything about it. However, it did survive fire, so that's gotta say something.
True. How do you spell his name again?
B-U-R-I-O-N. Burion.
Cloak.
And your guys' next scheduled session is the 2nd. Hopefully... Oh, wait, not the 2nd, I'm sorry, the 9th. Hopefully I'm still unemployed by then, and we can make it big and spectacular. That'll be the 35th of Father. Oh, congratulations, you guys are the first people on the 35th of Father.
Yay.
The 35th of Father?
That is the in-game time. There are 40 days in each month and 10 months to a year. The month you guys are in is Father. It is the last month of the year. And the 35th is a holiday celebrating when the god of Earth ascended.
That's why they're having the festival and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, and look forward to Elena playing Jenga next session.
Toppling the government.
Yeah, and everything else in her way, so...
And we'll be right behind her.
I'm gonna end the broadcast there. Talk off stream.